If the stars were made to worship, so will I.
Welcome to your reading of Musings of a Christian Physician on the Physical and Spiritual Healing of Man by Dr. Joseph DeMay. Today I'll be reading from week 22, day 5. Surprisingly, we've spent the entire week on the topic of Christian longevity, what the Bible has to say about it. This started as an offshoot of the discussion about the supernatural vitality and health of all the children of Israel at the time they left Egypt. And I'm arguing that this blessing is available to all believers today who have the Holy Spirit living in them. I honestly believe the Lord has ordained around 120 years for us, healthy years. But that may be the lower limit in this particular time that we are privileged to live in along the road of God's great plan of salvation. I have more explaining to do, and we won't finish this topic this week, but I'm pretty confident we'll finally get out of Egypt next week. It's all good. I, at least, am really enjoying this mini-series. Let's finish Simeon first. Although he was really old, he was still in possession of a beautiful mind. Look at this amazing prophecy he gave to Mary regarding her 6-week-old baby boy. Behold, this child is destined for the fall and rising of many in Israel, and for a sign which will be spoken against, yes, a sword will pierce through your own soul also, that the thoughts of many hearts will be revealed. Luke 2:34 through 35. Wow, we still quote that. Simeon now exits the story, but one more caveat about him regarding his name. The Hebrew root word for the name Simeon is Shama, which means to hear. Every Jew would have known exactly what Simeon's name meant. It was a reference to the Shema, Deuteronomy 6:4, which is their confession of faith, which they were to recite twice daily. It goes like this. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is the Lord is one. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. This was considered the greatest commandment in the law, according to Jesus, Matthew 22:35 through 37, and it represented the law very well. Note the prominence of you shall. But it was not representative of the heart of God. This way of thinking would be superseded by grace, which is all about what he did at the cross and not what we do to please him on our own. I say all that because as soon as Simeon leaves the Christ child in the temple, a woman named Anna comes in. There are some really neat things about her, not the least of which is her name. Anna is a derivative of the Hebrew name Hannah, which means, you guessed it, grace. This is a picture of grace supplanting law. Don't you just love the Bible of ours? We will never be able to even scratch the surface of it. We'll find out more about this woman next week, and at some point, we'll leave Egypt. You might want to pack this weekend for a trip, which took only 7 weeks in real time, but which might take us a lot longer. Have a great day.